Alright people, so welcome back to another video in our Mitre-Attack series here. So we are going to take a look at the sub-technique domain accounts now, 1136.002. So we're finishing slowly this create account sub-techniques that we started. So as usual I pre-copied everything. We have Tuesday 13 January today, and so we are in the tactic of persistence, and when it comes to domain accounts, so we have the platforms Linux, Windows and Mac OS, so this is domain related. So let's take a look what they write here. Nobody took claim of that page, that's a bad sign. Let's see. So adversaries may create domain accounts to maintain access to victim systems. Domain accounts are those managed by Active Directory domain services, where access and permissions are configured across systems and services that are part of the domain. And that's the difference, or the danger here. So domain accounts are powerful. Usually they have access everywhere or in many parts. So if you can't control the domain, your IT is compromised pretty much. Domain accounts can cover user, administrator and service accounts. With a sufficient level of access, the net user add domain command can be used to create a domain account. So this command here you can use whenever you did a privilege escalation as a hacker and you have enough rights. So normal user can't execute that command. Such accounts may be used to establish secondary credential and so on, so that you don't need remote access. Exactly. So we have some procedures here again. The Ukraine electric power attack. So they created domain accounts. So as it happens, I didn't know that 2015 you had the Ukraine attack on electric power, in 2016 too. So that country has been targeted in the last decade, it looks like, quite a lot by all kinds of stuff. Interesting. I might want to dig into that, but the thing is, Ukraine is a politically heated up topic these days, and this is not a political channel. We do cybersecurity, and we want peace, okay? But I will cover Ukraine once it settles down a little bit on the geopolitics and the war is over and stuff. Then we cover that to not get into the politics too much. Blackbyte, create privileged domain accounts. Okay, Empire has module for creating. This is software. Domain user if permissions allow. Gallium is a group. Create high privileged domain user accounts. As you can see, Medusa group. So these people they do. And Net, that's a software, but Net is not a hacker software as it looks like. Net is a very normal Windows command. Yeah. Interesting that they also adding software here that is not malicious per se. It's just interesting. Then mitigations. So we had multi-factor authentication in the last two. So in create account and then local account, here's the same thing. So domain accounts can be secured with MFA as well. Then network segmentation. Yes, so make sure that your domain controller where you are creating domain accounts is in such a part of your network that it's not easily reachable. Operating system configuration, so protect domain controllers by ensuring proper security. That's again hardening. And we have privilege account management. Yes. So when a domain admin account is newly created, all alarm lights should be lighting, because that doesn't happen often. And if you didn't hire a new administrator who needs that, well, that's concerning then. Detection strategy. We have here adversaries use built-in tools such net user or PowerShell. Yes, so you could observe that. Then they have here real December, and this creates a new domain user via line utilities. LDAP command script user entry via Kerberos LDAP. Okay. And then macOS clients joined to AD via LDAP may script account provisioning via these tools here. Okay, so there are some ideas on how to mitigate that. Okay, and then we have references. Let's see if something catches our eye here. So net reference, James Nutland. That's quite funny name, right? I remember that. So what do they? Black bite blends tight and okay, doesn't catch the eye too much. But this name here, James Nutland, for some reason, whenever something is slightly funny, I remember that. Schröder, we have GitHub PowerShell, Cyber Reason. That's Cyber Reason. That's a pretty successful company in the cyberspace. I heard about these people, but I see them for the first time in the references here. A worldwide campaign against telecommunication providers. Interesting. We might want to read that. Then Mystic, the Microsoft team, they checked out Gallium targeting global telecom. Retrieved. It's 2019. Microsoft again, Silk Typhoon, infrastructure. CISA has the Medusa ransomware, Stop Ransomware. So they have a lot of, and ransomware continues to be a big issue. So it is worth spending some mental resource on that. Maybe doing some videos, a little more videos on ransomware. The topic is still hot. It's hot for the last almost 10 years now. It's unbelievable. But yeah, so far so good, people. So I think we got a good understanding now. Yeah, what local accounts is. And as usual, thank you for watching. Thank you for spending time on cybersecurity. And see you in the next video. Goodbye.